Rosa Bell's Tale, The Great Depression in Jackson Parish, written and illustrated by fourth grade students of Weston High School. In the year 1929, Rosa Bell Rabbit had reached the age of 15 years old. Rosa Bell was a beautiful rabbit with soft brown fur, a fluffy white tail, and big rabbit feet. She always wore a bright blue bow that matched her crystal blue eyes. Her eyes were very big and round like the moon. Rosa Bell loved carrots, cabbage, and lettuce. Her hobby was sewing, and she made all of her clothes and many of her friends' clothing. Rosa Bell lived in Rabbit Hollow, a small town in the piney hills of Jackson Parish in the state of Louisiana. Rabbit Hollow had a school, a doctor's office, and many homes that had gardens in every yard. In 1927, a mill named Continental Can Corporation opened in Jonesboro, a town near Rabbit Hollow. The mill gave jobs to many rabbits, including Rosa Bell's father. A terrible thing happened to the United States on Tuesday, October 29th, 1929. This date is known as Black Tuesday, the day the stock market fell. The banks closed and many people lost their jobs. Black Tuesday was the beginning of the Great Depression. Fortunately, the rabbits of Rabbit Hollow did not know about the Great Depression because the mill remained open and the rabbits did not lose their job. The rabbits of Rabbit Hollow had no idea of the Great Depression until they read it in the local newspaper, the Rabbit Hollow Independent. Shortly after reading the news in the newspaper, Rosa Bell's mother lost her job at Carrot Seed Farm Market because no one was able to buy anything from the store. Every day, more and more businesses continued to close, except the big store where rabbits could buy anything they needed. By supplying a carrot soup line where carrot stew, celery links, cabbage soup, and grass salad were served, rabbit families were able to feed themselves. Rosa Bell often helped to serve at the carrot soup line. One day while Rosa Bell was serving food at the Rabbit Hollow Soup Kitchen, she saw her rich Uncle Rocky from Wynn Parish standing in the soup line. Rosa Bell quickly ran over to her uncle and asked why he was there. Uncle Rocky looked at the ground and sadly said, "I lost my job at Rabbit, Ford, Lincoln, and Mercury, and I no longer have the money to feed my family. I came here so we could eat." Rosa Bell quickly hopped home to tell her parents the news about Uncle Rocky. Immediately, Rosa Bell's parents went to the carrot soup line and insisted that Uncle Rocky and his family move in with them in their small burrow in Rabbit Hollow. Rosa Bell gave her room to her Aunt Rita and Uncle Rocky. Rosa Bell and her cousins slept on the floor in the living room in their snooze-you-lose bags. To save money, Rosa Bell's hobby became very useful. She used her talent to sew clothes for her family from carrot seed sacks. Rosa Bell and her family were able to live more comfortably than rabbits in nearby parishes because of the local mill staying open. Rosa Bell's ability to sew, and the family's nutritious garden. The Great Depression lasted 9 long years. Fortunately, Rosa Bell and her family lived in a rural area that supplied all their needs. Even though Rosa Bell thought times were hard, many other rabbits had it much worse. Rosa Bell learned to appreciate the strength of family and the generosity of the community by living through these difficult times. Working together, they survived the Great Depression. Therefore, they could survive anything. The end.